Hello and greetings to this meditation on October 16th, 2025 at the Unitarian Church and also online. We had a discussion about seeing the true self or higher self in other people. Also began a discussion on frequency hygiene and taking care of your energy wherever you go, whoever you're with, over places you might find yourself. So as we begin our meditation time, I'm going to slow down and breathe. Come into the deeper breath. Slowing your breath down and deepening it. You're in the best possible place, either sitting or lying down. And your job is a simple one. Breathe deeply and be present. So riveted with your gaze and attention on your breath that nothing else comes into your awareness. And when you do get distracted, always just come back to the breath, very slowly, softly, subtly. And being given an opportunity like this to slow down with no worries, no troubles, unless you choose to focus on them. But if you focus back onto your breath, there are no troubles. They've gone away. And all there is the breath that is breathing. And your breath is breathing. It may seem like you're doing it, but it's a habit, it's habitual, it's an autonomic nervous system function, allowing your breath to move. And your intention is to allow it to be deeper, slower, rhythmic, and even powerful. And as you've gained a rhythm and a movement with your breath, calming yourself, coming into peace, presentness, and then being the breath that is breathing you. The breath is spirit, your divinity. And let's just take a moment here and as you come into that calm place and you remain there with your deeper breathing, allow also an awareness of the people in your life, the people that you are close to, and some people that you're not as close to, some people that may see every once in a while, some that you see very frequently, some are family, some are friends, some are acquaintances. But let a few people at least come into your mind. And I'd like for you to make some observations about who they are, who you perceive them to be in their normal presentation. At times, it may be some of the most unsavory characteristics, more negative qualities. You know how those may present themselves in any one or more of these people that you've chosen. And also, as was suggested in our discussion, to not only see what may be sometimes annoying or broken, but the humanity. Allow a few people to come into your mind, maybe even fixate on one. See them for who they are and what they normally present. But while you're in this place, a calm place, a peaceable place, breathing deeply, coming into your center, aligning, grounding, harmonizing, balancing, finding a depth of rhythm in your own being, and being in the place where you allow the intuitive nature represent itself, seeing beyond surface structures and patterns. The people that you may have picked earlier, what if you saw through their presentation deeper to their brokenness, deeper to their humanity, and even deeper still, what if you were to imagine their divinity, their true self? And as was suggested in our discussion, it's hard to see that in other people when you don't see it in yourself. As you come into a deeper rhythm about you, who you are, the depth of your person, your truth, grounding and anchoring your own truth, the truth of your own being is your true self, true and higher self, looking out and seeing other people and their radiance beyond what they normally present. And it's possible that these people you've chosen, they may not really know themselves in the depth and the wonder, and the beauty that resides in the center of being, more central. What if you were to discern that? It might be seen as more tentative because you may not really know. But what if we did that more often? Used our imagination to consider the divine nature, the inner nature, the true nature, as the Buddhists call it, true nature, the Buddha nature. Could be the Christ nature, the nature of spirit and divinity. What would that be like? What would that person or people that you may have chosen, how would they present that instead of other behaviors that get presented maybe too often that are either normal or even seen as negative? What if you saw the divine nature in other people? It doesn't need to be anything large or splashy or showy. It could be just a simple, quiet quality, precious interior knowing and awareness of something that's beyond what is normally presented. What if you saw that? If that's hard to see, ask for it. Ask for divine help from spirit, from creator, which is in you. Ask for that help. What if we were able to see the best in other people? It's too easy to follow the impulse to see people as different or wrong, and to judge them for qualities, to be annoyed by them. What if you put that aside for a moment, saw through that, seeing people in their true nature, divinity? How would that change your experience? How would that change your relationship as you experience them? In a way, as part of the frequency hygiene that we also talked about, it'd be you taking responsibility for your perceptions, your emotions, your judgments, your biases, your expressions. You're doing your own inner cleansing, cleansing the doors of perceptions and seeing everything as infinite, seeing all people as divine, no matter what they're presenting. And settle back into your breath. Watch how it may shift, even subtly. You might think about people and circumstances that may allow attention to arise. But what if you just used your breath and came back into that softness again? You can do that. That is your power, to use your breath to come back in to steadiness, the deep inner rhythm of stillness and calm and peace. You always have that. Breathe down into it and know and sense your own divinity and assume that everyone else has the same. We all have a true divine nature, the Imago Dei. the image of God, the uncarved block, the radiance of inner being. Deep within us all, there's an amazing inner sanctuary, a holy place, a divine center, a speaking voice to which we may always return. It's always present. And anchor that experience. And as we come out of the meditation, always know that it's there. It's always with you. And when you're ready, just come back to the room here or the room that you're in and open your eyes.